Welcome to Christmas. I'm Joel. With me is
Kristin.
We're doing
12 days of Christmas games.
number one.
True love played with me.
Number one.
First day of Christmas is partridge in a pear tree.
A tree.
And so we're going with the tree theme. Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis.
By Blue Orange Games or...
don't know any other companies that do this one.
What's it next to?
Asmodee.
Yeah.
Or Asmodee, as you like to say sometimes.
I'm an elementary teacher. I've taught phonics.
So, Asmodee. What do you remember about this game?
There are trees in it.
Yeah, you click
They're
sunshine.
3D.
You click sunshine, and you put trees out, make shadows, and it's kind of mean, right?
Yeah, because you block. But then it's all better because when the sun moves, it's not blocking you anymore. Because then it's like you're blocking them if you have a tall enough tree.
Yep.
So I understood this game.
And the trees have to die to give you points.
But I didn't do well with the dying part.
I didn't like this game that much.
I didn't either. I mean, I understood it, but it was just kind of boring.
We'll sell this game for
$1 million.
$15. That's a good deal, right? $15? All right.
It's almost the same as $1 million.
Isn't it a little ironic that this cardboard game that we're basically going to throw away is about trees?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
2.
The second day of Christmas, my true love played with me Dinosaur Island.
Yeah.
So in the song,
Uh-huh.
it's 2 turtle doves.
And birds evolved into, some people believe. I mean, I love Jesus, and I don't mind science. So some people believe that dinosaurs turned into birds. Is that what you were thinking?
No, I was going with the whole lizard thing, because turtles, dinosaurs, lizards. But then I was talking to Luke, too, and he says that turtle doves are extinct, as are dinosaurs.
If they're not extinct, you can email us at luke@bgmechanics.com and tell him he's wrong. And we love telling our teenage son he's wrong.
And he won't believe you.
Yeah, he won't believe you. He's probably right, though. He's really smart.
Yeah, he probably is right. He's smarter than I am. So this game, I've played it one time.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game. You're doing
You
different
love it.
stages. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's low in my top 100, but you're doing different stages of creating a dinosaur park, including developing attractions and making dinosaurs happen and having different kinds of scientists work for you and things. It's kind of fun. It's like a factory of dinosaur making and theme park stuff.
It was too much for me to figure out.
The next game's not as much.
Wait, don't go on yet, because we have to share the best thing about that game.
Okay, the best thing about that game.
Fast pass slap bracelet.
You have to pretend like you don't know the next game, guys. The next game is
On the third day of Christmas, my true love played with me
France.
3 French hens. But he didn't play 3 French hens. He played...
French horns.
No. Carcassonne. A long time ago. We didn't play that this year,
We haven't played this year, so this is a cheat.
Yeah.
Every other game we played this year. Did you play Dinosaur Island this year?
Yeah.
I think so. Okay, so Carcassonne.
You're not a fan of this one to play to play.
I don't like it.
I like it.
It's an app. The app does a good job because you don't have to worry about keeping score for the silly farmers. It's just kind of basic. I don't know. It doesn't. You're laying tiles down. It doesn't intrigue me that much. I know it's a beautiful, well done, well planned out game, and it's good. It's a really good game, but I just don't like it that much.
I like it because it's easy to understand.
Do you understand how farmer scoring works? Because that's one of the most...
No, because you score it for me.
Okay. I don't do it right, probably. Anyway.
As long as you let me win, then it doesn't matter.
Every time.
Fourth day of Christmas is
game.
for calling birds.
Wingspan.
Wingspan.
You know about Wingspan, probably, but we love this one. It's Kristin's game, too. She officially owns this one.
And, well, you guys know. I have all kinds of fun upgrades.
I've only beat her once at this game.
Yep.
And I won by a lot, but I don't know what I did to do that, and I'll probably never repeat it. But I'll play this whenever she asks, because I love this game. And she likes it too.
I like it, but it's not to the point where I'll probably be like, hey, you want to go play Wingspan?
No.
I don't like it that much.
You ask me to play it sometimes, but it's not like I'm excited to. You ask to play it because
if it's game night, I'll be like, let's play Wingspan.
Or if you know that I'm bored and you're like, I want to spend some time with Joel, you'll say, let's play Wingspan. And we've played it a lot this year. We play it mostly at 2. It's pretty good still at 2. So that's the 4th day of Christmas.
The 5th day of Christmas. 5 gold rings.
It was going to be Legend of the Five Rings, which would be a really good fit, but we've never played it together.
He didn't want to take the time to teach me how to play
I didn't. People who've played this game would know why. You have to learn how to manage 2 decks. It takes an hour and a half.
And all that to teach me something I probably wouldn't like.
God.
Right?
Yeah, you wouldn't like it.
So instead,
Probably.
we went with Extraordinary Adventures Pirates. Arr.
By Forbidden Games.
Yeah. Oh, we haven't been saying that.
This is a game where you're racing, I think you have 3 pirate ships, and you're trying to manage them on these 3 different tracks, and you're trying to get cubes to get treasure.
I remember.
And some of that treasure might be gold rings.
To give to your true love.
The way how you move the boats is that you develop this deck of cards, kind of. So you're putting down cards that you've bought, and they get better throughout the game. So, yeah, a little bit of deck building to move your ship through the water. And I like it a lot better than Jamaica, but I didn't like Jamaica really at all. Do you remember Jamaica?
Did I play Jamaica?
Yeah. I don't think you were impressed. It was when you roll these 2 die and you have to decide which side of your cards you're going to use it on for.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I don't think it was really that memorable. It's like roll and move at its core. I mean, honestly. So,
it's what?
Like roll and move. Like you roll a die and move something that much.
Like Candyland?
Candyland, you flip a card.
Oh, like
Monopoly.
Monopoly. I was like, what game does that?
We just thought of a new thing.
Monopoly.
Number 6.
6th day of Christmas is Geese Alaying. 6 Geese Alaying. But the 6th day of Christmas game is Quacks of Quedlinburg.
Yeah. This is when
by North Star Games.
This is one that's kind of new to Kristin. She played it once, got really discouraged by it, and I got discouraged that she didn't like it because I kind of got this one to play with her. So then we tried it a second time.
He does that all the time. Gets games to play with me.
I know, because I want you to like games. But then we played it a second time, and it was pretty good. And I think we maybe even played it a third time now. So, and I think you get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
It's pretty fun, though. And then there's an expansion
it's no Yahtzee, but
we haven't done anything with the expansion yet. We're not so burnt out on this game and the base game yet that we feel like we need an expansion probably. But there's an expansion that supposedly makes the game a little better, according to Jason, who's on the podcast with me. So that's number 6.
7 Swans Aswimming. 7th day of Christmas game is the Palace of Mad King Ludwig.
Yeah, either one.
By
Bezier Games. Bezier Games.
It's very French.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a game where you're building a palace together, kind of. But when your rooms get completed, you get to collect swans or things. And you want to get sets of swans, either lots of different colors of swans or a lot of the same color of swans. So you're collecting these swans from this big pond, and it's kind of neat. There's even secret swans from the drawbridge, but it's a neat game. If you like tile laying games where you're building a building, this one's pretty good, and it's got kind of a cool set collection, scoring kind of thing in it too.
And there are more than 7 swans.
Lots more than 7. And the game has a cool timer too. Remember the timer for when the game's over? So you know the game's over when you put the last moat.
Oh, I thought you meant like a timer.
No. Like the timer is like the moat.
Yes, I did know that part.
Yeah.
Yeah. 9 Eighth day, sorry. 8th day of Christmas is 8 Maids a Milking. And so I went with Dairyman.
Yeah, because
By Tasty
cows milking.
Minstrel,
Dairy.
Dairy.
So this is like a game where you're trying to roll 5s. And until you can't roll 5s anymore. And it's kind of push your luck a little bit. But it's fun. You're collecting these milk things, and then over time you can flip them over, and they give you like a power kind of. It's been a while since I played it, so I'm not describing it very well. But basically, you're trying to roll 5s, kind of like using that Farkle thing, and just collect milk and have the most points.
Did I play this year? I'm not sure I played this year. Although January was a long time ago.
I don't know if you did this year or not.
Lots has happened since January.
Yeah.
Okay. 9th day of Christmas. 9 ladies dancing. Marrying Mr. Darcy. So this is one of the first games I ever played, I think.
Really?
I think so. It's one of the first ones I remember playing.
This was the first cool opportunity I think I had in Board Game Media, because we did a Kickstarter preview for it when Luke and I were doing a channel, like my son that knows everything now. But when he was like little and adorable and didn't know everything.
I think he still thought he knew everything back then.
Probably. He and I did a preview for this, and it was really funny because he's a little boy, and like he's talking about like trying to get men to date him and find suitors that were of his interest. And so like he's a little boy, you can't be bothered with any of that. So it was really funny to like watch him just ham it up and kind of have fun with that. But this was a fun game. So we just played this one. It's fine. It's a good activity to have on while you're watching TV or something. It's not, if it's a game you're going to play to like, I want to win a game, it's going to feel bad because it kind of comes down to a die roll at the end, really. So that's kind of goofy. But if you just want something to have fun and play and just be like, oh, like I'm being silly, oh no, I ripped my best blouse. Now I'll never get, whatever. So just silly stuff like that.
Won't like me anymore.
Yeah, so it's a fun little game for that, though.
Or you could read the book.
Or you could read the book, I hear.
Which I haven't. 10th day of Christmas is 10 Lords a Leaping. So we are showcasing Lords of Waterdeep.
Some of them might leap.
Maybe, if they have to, like, jump over a stream or something. Or, do they kill people?
Probably.
I can't remember. Maybe they have to leap over the dead person.
We just played this one. You remember this one?
Vaguely. Obviously, I didn't remember if there were dead people or not.
We recruit people to go on missions, and, like, we have little clay people we made.
Yeah, I remember the clay people.
And you're building buildings. You liked building buildings because, like, you got little benefits from it when other people would go there. Mm-hmm. And you started to understand this one.
I didn't do the bonus card things.
For somebody who doesn't like complex...
I forgot about them.
Yeah, that's how I beat you. You were up by like 5 points, and I was like... But my person loves, skullduggery, so I got all those points then. If you would remember that, you would have beat me, probably.
Probably.
This is one that I was like really like kind of proud of you, because you don't like heavier games, or you don't think that you can learn heavier games.
Well, obviously I didn't remember all the parts.
This one's not heavy, but it's not light either. So this was a kind of good next steps game, and you got it, and you played it really competitively, and I think you actually had a good time.
It was pretty okay.
I got a pretty okay on that one. 11. The slap bracelet, the game.
No, it's 11 Pipers Piping. Pipin' Hot Scovel by TMG again.
2 TMGs for those of you keeping score. Because Dairyman was theirs too, right?
Yep.
So this one's one where you're planting peppers in a field. It's got kind of cool cutout pepper spots on the board. And then where you place your guy between 2 peppers, you make hybrid peppers. You collect them for recipes. Sometimes you get a recipe before other people, and it makes them mad that you stole their recipe.
He is a thief.
So,
I have like fond memories of this game. Like, it brings me back to when we vacationed.
Yeah. Like, the real story about this is, like, we went on a vacation. Our son's type 1 diabetic, and so right after he was diagnosed, we, like, went on a trip. Like right after. And
we did it.
We were, like, trying
scary.
to be like, we know we're not going to have, like, our new normal get ruined by this. So we went on a trip, and we brought a bunch of board games. And I think we were trying to, like, save money because we had hospital bills that we needed to pay. So we played board games in this cabin a lot. And this was one of them we played, I think.
Yeah, we invited... I told him I'd shout out to him.
Okay, go for it.
We invited the Mabes.
They had fun,
Hi,
I think,
Mabes.
and we had fun with playing games with them.
We played this with them.
I don't remember. I think we bought this game as like let's buy this game because it's going to be like an event for us to play it game. I don't think it was for that vacation maybe, but it might have been. So anyway, I remember going to the game store together and buying this one and being like, hey, this
really?
looks like fun. And I don't think it was for that, but I don't know. I have fond memories of this one too. It's a good game too, but it's got like a personal like relationship with me that is good memories of like a difficult but good time in life, you know? So, yeah.
Number 12. 12 Drummers Drumming brings us this amazing
Oh, it's so bad.
game.
It's real bad.
What is it even called? Rock Band Manager.
It's not good. It's like for sale, but they convoluted it and made it bad.
It's not like for sale. I like for sale.
I think it is like the auction, and then you have to use the auction stuff to do something else later.
The best thing about this one for me that night
Was that we quit early.
well, besides that, yeah, we didn't even finish. It was so bad.
The plastic guitars.
I had an all-girl band.
Oh, yeah. And that's kind of, it's just some weird stuff in there. Like if you get a keyboard player and then a better one pops up next, you're going to be like, crap, why did I pick this guy who's like all 1s and 2s and this 3s and 4s guy just popped up and somebody gets him for cheaper in this band. So it's just like, it's really luck.
You should be able to
all
like
kinds of stuff. Fire
use
people.
some of your money to like pay them out of their contract so you can get somebody else.
I think it's a cool concept to make a band and then have the band like have to perform together. And I think even you should have like kinds of styles of music that you have to like try and get people that match up. So like you could have like a jazzy drummer with like a funk bass player and like, I don't know, or like, and then like see how they go together, you know? I mean, that'd be really cool, but that might be a video game because it's kind of already getting kind of complex. So anyway, that's number 12.
Yeah.
So that's it. But Kristin likes her bonuses.
We've got a bonus game, what did I call it? Honorable mention.
I think this is probably the inspiration for this list.
Probably.
12 Days, which is a really cool game where you're like trading cards around a table. They have these really pretty stained glass cards, and you're trading these cards around the table, trying to get sets. So like the higher numbers, you want to get a lot of them to get sets. But like, so there's I think there's like 1 1, 2 2s, 3 3s, 4 4s in the deck, and there's like 12 12s. And you want to try and get the most of the number to get that many points. But then also you can win tricks of cards by like playing low numbers. So like the rare or low cards are worth more to like win tricks with. But you know you can win some of those like lower point cards, like 5, for example. If I get 3 of those 5s, they're kind of powerful to win tricks with. But I know I have the majority on the 5s with 3 of them. So I don't have to hold that many cards. Whereas 12, I can get 12 points, but I know I need to hold like 6 probably 12s in order to make sure I have a majority. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of a tough game to know. And then sometimes you want to ditch cards and you're like, what do I ditch? And then if Kristin and I are sitting next to each other and she's collecting 12s and I'm collecting 12s, she's handing me cards and I'm not getting any 12s from her. So like she's handing me 11s. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll switch to 11s. It's a pretty good little game though.
And we haven't played this yet this year.
But we always do around Christmas time.
But it's coming. Christmas is coming.
Yep.
All right, you ready for the best part of the whole video?
Kristin's favorite part.
Okay. Anybody keeping track?
I was. I gave it away, I think.
Well, no, not really. TMG! Congratulations!
Congratulations, TMG. TMG is one of my favorite companies of 2019. They were a good partner to the Board Game Mechanics, and I like their games. I just really do like their games. The game that I don't have of theirs that I traded away and I miss it is Belfort. I wish I had Belfort.
Oh, I remember you liked that one a lot.
I did, and I was like, I've got plenty of worker placement games, but I missed that game. And I don't think it's in print right now. Bummer. So Belfort's one that's good of theirs too. And it would be, what day of Christmas would that be?
Oh.
Three elves a
13th
building.
day.
3 elves a building. Third day. Isn't that what it is?
Elves.
3 dwarves a mining.
I thought it was 3 bells of ringing.
I hear the bells up there. So, TMG, congratulations. This is the end of our video, which you can tell it's the end by... It's the end.
It's a deer butt.
Thanks for watching. We have fun doing these, and I hope you guys enjoy watching them. We'll be back in January. You can tell what it is? I don't even remember.
I'm not even 100% sure I've decided on a theme yet.
Kristin comes up with all these scripts and stuff.
I'm very themey.
So, anyway, thanks for watching. And thanks for subbing, I guess, or wherever you saw this at. Thanks for watching it. So, it's a little late. I think she needs to get to bed.
I had carbs again. I always have carbs when we do these.
You think you're silly because of carbs right now?
I don't know.
I think you're tired.
I think I'm tired too.
All right. See you guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.